Hey there. Today we are talking about self-care. Now, I talk to people on a regular basis that often tell me that their motivation, their why they do what they do is for their family, specifically kids is where everyone goes to, especially all my moms out there, shout out, is we always talk about our kids, and self-care is always a topic that comes up as a limitation in accomplishing amazing things. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's just say you're in the desert with your kids and it's hot outside and this is all the water that you've got left to drink. Now, how do you distribute the water? Do you tell all three kids to take one small sip? Does one of them naturally guzzle the whole thing and not leave enough left for the other two? We know we have those kids, right? Or do we take the sip of the cup ourselves? In fact, do we give any water to ourselves when we think about that? I think the airlines have illustrated this perfectly. Every time they explain what those oxygen masks, they always tell us to put those oxygen masks on first so that way we can. The purpose of that is if the cabin depressurizes and the oxygen leaves the cabin, then if you pass out, your child passes out. However, if you can get your mask on first, you can actually take care of them and make sure that they get oxygen. This is the principle of self-care. Now, what most people think is we misunderstand the term of selfishness and self-care as separate. And look, here's the simple definitions. Selfishness is you're doing something great for yourself. Self-care is I'm taking care of myself and doing something great for myself for someone else. So when all my moms ask me the question and we have this conversation and say, well, Dustin, what should I do with the water? The answer is this: drink it and go find more water so you can actually quench the thirst of all of your children. In fact, go find a spring that continues to produce. So fill your cup. Make sure it's overflowing on a regular basis. That's what your self-care really comes down to. And because your heart and motivation of caring for you is for others, you won't be guilty of selfishness. It's a small lie that we believe. I hope you'll think more about that and go have an amazing day. Take care.